All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Nice looking Monday morning. Hope you're doing well out there. Let's take a quick look at the amateur weather forecast. 54 degrees right now. And looks like we're going to have a pretty nice day. Highs in the mid-80s. Lows tonight around 60 degrees. Only partly cloudy skies. No mention of rain. Tomorrow, same thing. Wednesday, a little bit of rain in the mix. And there you go. Not such a bad amateur weather forecast. Galen Unold is on the phone with us. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. Where are you right now?
Just about ready to drop my son off at school.
Are you going to the Florida SuperCon 2016 in Miami Beach?
No.
No. Okay. I didn't know if you guys go down that way. Does LifeSouth serve Miami?
No, not at all.
Oh, you don't. Okay, so you wouldn't go there.
No.
So you serve all 3 states, but not all of Florida. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
So we're
only in
where's the cutoff point in Florida? Like Orlando?
Actually, we go down to Hernando County, which is Brooksville, Spring Hill area, and then Citrus County, Marion County, and then we go north.
Oh, okay.
So and then our cutoff really is like Tallahassee, and then we're in Jacksonville and that area.
Oh, so the biggest city in your area is Atlanta.
Oh yeah, by far and away.
Okay,
yeah.
Which is why you go to the Comic-Cons in Atlanta, not in Miami.
That's right. Right. Yeah, we go to Dragon Con in Atlanta, and then we do Comic-Cons all over the Southeast, just not the one in Miami.
Have you ever seen Mad Magazine represented at the Comic-Con?
You mean what do you mean represented?
Like, I don't know. I like usually when I think of Comic-Con, I think of like Superman and Batman and those kind of comic book characters. But the reason I'm asking is because Mad Magazine is giving away, what do they call this again? The fold-in book?
I mean, the black and white, what are they called? The 2 guys, or one's all in black.
Oh, Spy versus Spy. Spy versus Spy.
Spy versus Spy. That's it. Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen them a couple, like people dress up as that.
Oh, okay. So maybe they are. But anyway, so Mad Magazine has this collection of... Do you remember the inside cover of Mad Magazine had this thing you could fold, and it would become like the punchline to a joke or whatever? All of them. I never knew this. All of them were done by one guy named Al Jaffe. Did you know that?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Yeah. And so apparently, and they have issued a complete, I don't know what you call this. It's not a book. It's like 4 books that come in a box, and it's a collector's thing. It's from 1964 to 2010. It's all of those back covers.
Oh.
And so they're giving them away as some kind of a prize to the people who show up at the Miami SuperCon, the Florida SuperCon, July 1st through 4th.
Oh, okay. See, I always loved that part of Mad Magazine.
Yeah, me too. I haven't seen it in so long. Makes you want to see it now, doesn't it? So how was your weekend?
It was great. Yeah, it's good.
Got a couple of sports things for you today. Actually, the main topic is a sports thing. It is players who gloriously broke the unwritten rules.
Uh-oh.
Players who gloriously broke the unwritten rules. I need your help on that one.
All right.
But first, let's see 2 stories. One regarding, one of the Red Sox players, Pablo Sandoval.
Yep, Sandoval.
Okay,
Yep.
He broke his belt on Saturday?
Yep, he sure did.
Is he heavy?
While he was swinging his bat?
Is he?
Oh, he's very fat.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fat. He's not heavy. He's fat. They call him the giant panda.
Okay, so yesterday, what made the news was a fan of the Blue Jays. When they were playing up in Toronto, the fan was holding up a very long belt, saying, "In case you break your belt, I brought one for you."
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did. I did. I mean, that's a good heckle. I mean, he's fat. He broke his belt. It wasn't pretty. It was an ugly swing. Doesn't help that he's not hitting. He got benched because of his weight. And a rookie took his spot, and he's making, I think, $18 million a year to sit on the bench.
Oh, wow.
So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, he just got fat.
So not one of your favorite players?
No, not at all. I think it was and I actually blame the Red Sox. They shouldn't have signed him. So, well.
They must have had hopes for him, though, right?
Well, they did. I mean, he's he won 3 World Series with the San Francisco Giants and played great in those World Series. And we desperately needed a third baseman, and he was the best third baseman on the market, so we thought.
The other sports story is not about baseball, it's about golf. Yesterday, for the first time in Masters history, there were 3 holes in one on the same hole in the same round.
Yeah, that wasn't even the best part of that of the round yesterday.
Oh, really? What was?
But I think the Masters is always fun to watch. It's the one tournament every year that you have to watch. Once they take that turn on the back 9 and they start playing the last 9, the last few groups, and it didn't disappoint last night with Jordan Spieth hitting 2 in the water right there at Amen Corner, and pretty much gave away the back-to-back Masters jacket.
Oh, wow.
Green jacket.
Amen Corner.
So, yeah. And Golden Ocala has the replica of those 2 holes of Amen Corner, and it's a lot of fun.
Was that right?
Yeah, it's considered the 2 best holes in golf.
Have you ever had a hole-in-one?
Nope.
You've never had?
Nope. I've come very close about 8 or 9 times, but never actually put it in the hole-in-one.
How about in putt-putt golf? Have you ever had a hole-in-one in putt-putt golf?
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever have or not. Robin, have you ever had a hole-in-one in putt-putt golf?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I think my kids have. It's just so exciting. I love putt-putt golf. I think it's a lot of fun, especially when you have to go like up an incline and then flip around something to go to the hole.
It is fun.
I think it's cool. It's very challenging for me.
All right, so let's see. How's the blood supply? What do we need to know?
We're holding on right now, so we just need to keep building it up. We have just over a 4-day blood supply, but we really need a lot of traumas for some reason. I think just because the highways are heavy because of spring break and people on vacation, but just get out there, give the gift of life, and donate blood.
Donate blood, yeah. We should go donate blood, Rob. We're past our due date.
Yeah, but I'm still not 100%.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not.
That's right. We're fighting
going
colds
today. So.
Oh, that's right. We've
still
got
not
an
100%.
excuse. Yeah. Has it hit you or your family yet, Galen? This cold that's going around?
I think I've had allergies. I haven't had a cold. Okay. So, yeah.
The important message of that we all need to hear over and over and again, that without us donating blood, there is no blood supply. That important message is made possible by Penn Flooring and Palm Garden. Penn Flooring provides quality customer service and beautiful flooring. Remodel your home from the floor up. They've been doing this for over 25 years, so if you have any questions, they can answer those questions. Go check out Penn Flooring at their spacious showroom at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge, which is just a few miles from Pine Avenue.
Yes.
Which we walked yesterday.
Yes, we did.
We walked 3.6 miles yesterday, Galen.
Yep, that was far.
I do that.
We did it on purpose. We're trying to, I know you're going to laugh, we're trying to get in shape, I know you're going to laugh, so that on the Christmas parade we can do the, the reindeer run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Why would I laugh? I think that's great.
Okay, well, that's what we're trying to do. So it was
awesome.
It was our 5th day of taking a walk, and that was the longest one. Yeah.
Absolutely. First thing, and again, 90% of your weight loss will come from proper eating habits.
Oh yeah. So, well, we're doing that too.
The crazy thing is, so you walk 3.6 miles and you probably burned 200, maybe 250 calories.
Right, not much. Yeah, I know.
But it really changes your metabolism, things like that. So don't get discouraged. Just watch what you eat.
Oh, I think the biggest influence that walking has on your eating is that you have this mindset. You said, "Well, I walked," and you're knowledgeable enough to know that you didn't burn off a whole. You didn't even burn off a Kaiser roll, probably.
Oh, that's exactly right. So it will force you to eat smarter.
But it's the mindset.
So.
Also, don't forget to thank the folks at Palm Garden. They have a heart care program over there you might want to check out, plus long-term skilled nursing care. You've heard us talk about the respite opportunities for those of you who are caregivers, and of course, rehabilitation. Go to Palm Garden and find out all the great services they can provide for you or a loved one, and we'll take a break and be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Partly sunny today with highs ranging from 78 along the coast to 84 inland. Partly cloudy Monday night, low 59 inland, 64 along the coast. For Tuesday, partly sunny and warm, high 81 at the coast, 87 well inland. For Wednesday, clouds and some sun. There can be a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon, the high 82 at the coast, 89 well inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Palm Garden wants to get to the heart of the matter. If you've been in the hospital as a cardiac patient, maybe you have a pacemaker or congestive heart failure or an arrhythmia, or perhaps you're a heart bypass patient, then consider Palm Garden as your rehab choice. With proven outcomes second to none, Palm Garden fixes broken hearts. Call today at 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
Yes, it's the third annual Ocala's Got Talent with semifinals May 7th and finals May 21st. But you still have time to shine and audition for a slot in the running for your shot in Ocala's Got Talent. Call 595-7100. First place $1,000, second place $500, and third place $250. Audition fee is just $25 and spectators fee is $5. This helps the Heart of Florida Youth Ranch. Call 595-7100 for your chance to shine. Yes, Ocala's Got Talent.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my
too.
seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, a new spoiler, and a new truck.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
WWOCA, WWWWOCA.
When it really counts, depend on The Source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Hi, I'm Fran Darkington. When I need news, I pass the rest and tune to The Source, WOCA.
Yeah. 18 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen Unold is on the phone. We're talking about our walking. We're starting to do a walking thing. Mm-hmm. Everything you read, Galen, walking is like the best thing. If you're not really athletic, but you can do, at least you can walk. That's what they all say. Just at least walk. But at least the point
absolutely,
and the point you were trying to make, which is a really good point, is that don't kid yourself in thinking that just because you walked a mile, you can now have a gigantic cheeseburger or something.
Yeah.
You only can get that if you donate blood.
Still, and what you want to make sure you do when you're walking is you get your heart rate up. You want to make sure that you're, sweating a little bit and that your heart is racing a little bit.
That happened for me. Did it happen for you, Robin?
You don't.
Yeah, it was. The heart was up.
All right, you ready for this?
You got to get your heart up for really to have that benefit.
All right, I have here some times when players, sports athletes, gloriously broke an unwritten rule.
Oh, I love it.
So unwritten rules is where we're going to need your help. Okay. Every college football fan knows that the Oregon Ducks have earned the reputation for playing fast and putting up lots and lots of points, which can make it difficult for opposing defenders to slow the Ducks down. While studying film and trying to confuse Oregon would be the right way to stop its high-octane offense, former Cal Bears defender Aaron Tipoti figured faking an injury was the right way to go. Going to the turf and acting as if he pulled something to give his team a breather. The fact that Tipoti's coach, Tosh Lupoy, ordered the move is even worse sportsmanship. Have you heard of this one?
Yeah, I mean, that happens quite often. I shouldn't say quite often. It's not uncommon for it to happen. I'll put it that way.
Fake an injury.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it depends on if it works. If it works, it's considered fine. If it doesn't, then it's like, all right, you're just slowing down the game now.
So should there be a written law? Should they change it to a written law? You should.
Yeah, how are you going to know if somebody's faking?
I guess you wouldn't know, but you could say, hey, he was faking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. These unwritten rules, it's more about the etiquette of the game, right? Because there's a right way to play any game. I'm sure there's a right way to, if you're playing with a group of people in a musical band that you've never played with, I'm sure there's some etiquette that you have to follow. The same is true in sports. There's certain things you shouldn't do, even if it's not against the rules.
All right, here's another one. A no-hitter in baseball was one of the most freakishly amazing individual accomplishments in all sports. It requires skill, luck, and in some cases, a lot of superstitions, like not talking about one while it's happening.
Absolutely.
Okay, you know that.
Right.
Oh.
But one of the big...
after the fourth inning is usually the rule. So if a pitcher's got a no-hitter after the fourth, what you'll find is nobody will talk to him, and nobody will mention that it's not a no-hitter. Yeah.
One of the biggest rules is actually by the team getting no hit, as it's expected that with honor, batters will try to get on base without laying down a bunt.
Yeah, what you don't want what they call a cheap hit. Now, I will say there are some there are some things that take it out. Now, if you're losing 8-0 and you're getting no hit and you lay down a bunt, you're probably going to get one in the ear the next time you're up, and you probably deserve that.
Oh, wow.
But if it's a 1-0 game, and you can and you're a fast guy and you can bunt to get on, then you get on. It depends on the score. That's important as well. So, situational awareness.
So here they give an example of a time that happened. Atlanta Braves shortstop Eric Abar tried to pull a bunt on Justin Verlander's no-hit bid by dropping a bunt down. Do you remember that? 2011.
Yeah.
There you go. All right,
and he got ear-holed the next day.
Oh, my gosh.
What does that mean?
The shoulder.
The pitcher... Oh, okay. He just aims at you.
Pitcher beams him. Yeah, he just beams
Yeah, but that hurts.
Oh, man.
You know what? You play the game the right way.
And is that an unwritten rule? No beaming?
No. Well... No, there's a place in the game for it. So if the batter is crowding the plate and he's leaning over so he can make sure he hits that outside corner, and you decide to throw one up near his chin, that's fine.
Hold on, you have a phone call. Good morning, you're on the air.
Morning, everyone.
Hi, Hugh.
Back in the late 70s on national TV during a Pro Bowlers tournament, Marshall Holman threw 2 gunner balls in a row. A first.
Is he breaking an unwritten rule?
You don't want to throw gutter balls, I guess.
Wow.
I didn't think anybody cared about bowling. You never know.
It's a hot sport.
They don't even put that on TV anymore.
Yeah,
it's because it's cold up there.
It's still on TV in the fall.
It's still on TV.
Yeah, it's a moneymaker.
So if you live where it snows.
It's a moneymaker. I think it's a moneymaker.
Thank you, Hugh. All right, the next one. Let's see. Let's see. While a head coach like Steve Spurrier had a history of doing it throughout his career, which is running up the score, one wouldn't think that a player would ever knowingly do it. Former Ohio State Buckeyes quarterback Cardale Jones. Did I say it right?
Cordell. Yeah.
Cordell. All right. Technically did it during a casual match of video game football with a kid in the hospital over last summer, refusing to take his foot off the gas even after the outcome was all but decided. That's pretty ruthless by Cordell. But it looked like the kids were just happy to be playing with the national title-winning signal caller. So he was playing a video game with a kid in the hospital.
Yeah, I guess so.
What the heck is that one about?
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, no, that's,
unwritten law.
Yeah, well, if you're a parent and you're playing a game with your little child, you always let the child win.
Here's another one. This is Tampa.
What? I never let my kids win.
Well, when your children are little, and then they start growing up.
I mean, then it won't matter. I mean,
do you have an arm wrestle?
Chutes and ladders, that's fine.
Do you have an arm wrestle your kids?
No, because that would be like pointless. I'd just kill them. I could break their arm.
Yeah, but you could let them win.
If I'm playing a game, like, hey, my kids, right now, if we played a video game, they would destroy me and have no sympathy whatsoever.
right.
And that's fine. That's
right.
what you're supposed to do.
That's right. I agree with that. But an arm wrestle with a little kid, you don't let him win? I always let him win.
Tiny kid, like
No,
5.
yeah, I mean, that's a different thing. At 5, my son was pretty good at video games. So, video games are on ESPN now. I don't know. Last night they had they were showing this live video game. They have scholarships for video games.
Really?
Now.
Really?
Do you know what I saw?
Yeah.
I saw the Muppets on professional wrestling.
Oh, there you go.
That's got to be funny.
That was funny. It was a rabbit hole video thing.
The number 2 viewed event online, is the number 1 online is both video games. So, video game like what they call e-gamers are growing pretty dramatically. So,
Wow.
Do you want to know something else that's growing dramatically regarding video games?
yes.
Is the amount of work made available for composers.
Oh, I'll bet.
Oh,
Sure.
Absolutely. Robin and I see these
makes sense.
things all the time. They're looking for music for this video game, that video game. The music in video games is probably some of the best music out there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's fu-
classical.
it's
It's phenomenal.
Instrumental music that it would
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
I mean, there was my son was watching this thing on Twitch, and he said, I'm like, how many people are watching that right now? And he pushes a button, and there are 22 million people watching this video game.
Whoa.
Wow.
So,
Oh.
yeah.
All right, here's another one. Tampa Bay Buccaneers players bull rush Eli Manning during a kneel down. That was
Yeah, that was a coach's decision, and he got fired. So, yeah,
So what happened?
should have. So basically, the Giants were they were winning, and so at the end of the game when you're winning, you just take a knee, called the victory formation.
Mm-hmm.
So the coach of the Bucs said, "Hey, when this happens, you bum rush and you try to make them fumble. It's cheap because somebody's going to get hurt. The game is decided.
Oh, I
You're
see.
just
what you
running
mean.
out the clock, and so everybody's going, maybe half speed, and so all of a sudden, the entire Bucs line just bum rushes them
Oh,
basically
no.
at the line, and it's just cheap. It's just a cheap play. So, yeah, and that's why he got fired.
Okay.
Wow.
The next one. Dylan Brooks buries an unnecessary three-pointer at the end of a game. Do you know this one?
I don't ever have a problem with that. It's basketball. Stop them. I mean,
The Oregon
shoot it up
Ducks.
because this guy doesn't get to play ever. I mean, who cares? Let him shoot.
Okay.
So is
Nobody cares if you lose by 12 or if you lose by 15. Who cares?
All right, here's another breaking an unwritten rule. Bryce Harper blows a kiss to the pitcher during the home run trot.
Yeah,
That's a rule?
yeah, that was more about him just showing up the pitcher, and they had a history because he had thrown at him. And again, if you throw at somebody, then and then he hits a home run, I don't mind the bat flips and the slow
Kissing.
trots around the bag after you score. The kissing was a little bit far, and it actually, I think they actually brawled 2 days later. So those two teams. So
well, at least they're not, really brash like Roseanne Barr. At least they do other things like throw kisses and stuff.
yeah, well,
And not
nobody.
grab
You don't
themselves.
desecrate the national anthem.
Nah, you're
or
right.
grab themselves.
All right, and the last one is
Oh
D'Angelo.
no, they're baseball players. They grab themselves constantly.
D'Angelo Russell records Nick Young. So have you heard? Let's see. I don't know how do I tell you this one. We've got 10 seconds.
Oh,
D'Angelo Russell records Nick Young or records Nick Young. What does that mean? Oh, this is the cheating video. Okay.
they're cheating, playing ball.
Have you had enough of the whole D'Angelo Russell Nick Young story yet? No, then you're in luck because the rookie broke one of the biggest unwritten rules in sports when he recorded his teammate talking about how he cheated on his fiance.
Oh.
So there you go.
Oh.
That's just, I don't know. That's just a dirtbag move.
That's a National Enquirer type story.
Wow.
I mean, have some guts and just
10
tell
seconds.
The man up and not do it. Don't. Yeah.
Where's-
Automobile today, Larry, is at the Lowe's in Lady Lake.
The Lowe's
Your last week.
in Lady Lake.
Yeah.
That's where Carol Ann works, isn't it?
Yep. Down there by the villages, sure.
All right, Galen, have a great day. Thank you.
Oh, you guys are the best.
All right, we'll be right back. Thank you.
Yo, I'm Karen McHugh. An arrest in the Sunday shooting deaths of 2 Louisiana college students. A spokesman for the Baton Rouge PD says the 2 19-year-old women were innocent victims caught in the crossfire.
We believe at this time that this is an isolated incident. Again, this investigation is fluid, moving. So we believe that the public is not in any danger.
Don Coppola Jr. says the suspect, 22-year-old Ernest Felton, exchanged gunfire with another person at a local apartment complex. Hillary Clinton stumping at a church in New York Sunday.
My commitment to issues about how we work and live together is rooted deep in my experience and my heart.
Clinton leads Bernie Sanders heading into next week's New York primary. Meanwhile, Donald Trump said in Rochester that the current process for picking a nominee is corrupt and crooked. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Wildfires burn millions of acres each year. And each year, wildland firefighters like Fire Chief James Hall battle to contain them. But they can't do it alone.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. It can ignite and destroy your home, your community, or more. That single ember can be just as dangerous as the wildfire itself. But you can do something firefighters can't. You can act now to prepare your home and your community for wildfire. You can reduce the risk. Do your part. Go to fireadapted.org.
Get fire adapted. Learn what you can now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org.
Hello, Ocala. RL here to tell you we love you. For 43 years, patronize Silver Springs Dairy Queen and other Dairy Queens in Marion County. You've been a blessing to my family and our employees. Come on down to Dairy Queen and try our new line of tasty baked sandwiches, snacks, and dessert treats. They're scrumptious. Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Tick-tock. The days fly by, and we find tax season is upon us once again. Not to worry, though. With a reputable CPA firm on your side, you can rest assured that all of your needs will be handled in a professional and thorough manner. Robson, Scribner & Stewart is just that firm. They're there for their clients year-round, not just during tax season, to handle your needs and answer any questions you may encounter. At Robson, Scribner & Stewart, there is no client too small or too large. Their expertise ranges from the single individual to the largest of corporations. Get your return prepared by a professional who will use their years of experience to ensure that your tax return's outcome will leave you in the best possible position. Call them today at 694-4184. Robson, Scribner & Stewart. They're there for you today. Again, that number is 694-4184. Time is of the essence, so don't delay. 694-4184.
Garden, and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Hospice of Marion County has an urgent need for volunteers to share a conversation with someone, run errands, hold someone's hand. All you need is a willingness to help others. Our volunteers believe the blessings they receive far exceed the services that they offer. Will you consider serving, caring, and making a difference? Call today, 873-7441. Hospice of Marion County, making more moments of life possible.
Hi, this is Vanessa Lane Jennings with the Jennings Law Firm, located here in beautiful Ocala. Join me every single Friday at 10:30 for Legal Lane. We'll be discussing various legal topics such as family law, criminal law, contracts, and much more. So this is your chance to call in with your legal questions and have them answered. That's every Friday, 10:30, right here, WOCA, The Source.
WOCA.
Ocala's information